Overhaul and the governor's plans for a second detention facility. He put the first one, dubbed Alligator Alcatraz, down in the Everglades. Now the governor wants a new one, this time in North Florida. West News' Justin Shecker live in studio with those details. Justin.
Stu, Governor Ron DeSantis says since the state opened Alligator Alcatraz last month, there's been an increase in undocumented immigrants opting to self-deport. He says the state selected the empty state prison west of Jacksonville for its second detention facility because of its proximity to an airport.
We want to process, stage, and then return illegal aliens to their home country. That is the name of the game.
Governor Ron DeSantis announced a second state-run immigration detention facility is set to open at the vacant Baker Correctional Institution in North Florida.
We are calling this the Deportation Depot.
President Trump has encouraged other states to follow Florida's lead in providing more detention space for federal immigration detainees since his July visit to Alligator Alcatraz.
We know that this is an important national priority, not only of President Trump, but of the American people.
A lawsuit filed in South Florida argues the detention facility built on the remote airfield surrounded by wetlands in the Florida Everglades violated environmental laws. Last week, a federal judge issued a 14-day halt on additional construction. Her temporary order doesn't stop immigration enforcement activity.
Well, it seems like the state is trying to quickly open a new detention center because they're scared that a court is going to permanently shut down the Everglades detention camp.
Orange County Democratic State Senator Carlos Guillermo Smith says he remains concerned about the detention of immigrants without criminal records, the conditions they're being held in, and whether they're being granted due process.
This is sending shockwaves through Hispanic and Latino communities, not only across Central Florida, but around the state and around the country.
Unlike Alligator Alcatraz, the state now plans to utilize a prison that already has capacity to hold more than 1,300 detainees.
We do have the ability to flex that with some temporary dormitories up to about 2,000.
Florida Division of Emergency Management Director Kevin Guthrie says Deportation Depot detainees will have 3 meals a day, access to legal and clergy support services, and a 24/7 medical facility and pharmacy.
The services that will happen here will again, just as they are in South Florida, meet or exceed the federal or state detention standard.
And State Senator Smith says Democratic lawmakers intend to visit and inspect Deportation Depot after it opens. He says under state law they can do so without an appointment and without requesting access from the state. Michelle?
Justin, thank you. Governor DeSantis says that the build-out of Deportation Depot would cost about $6 million, which is a significantly lower price tag than Alligator Alcatraz. He also says the federal government will reimburse Florida for all of its detention center spending.